everybody, and welcome back again to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. The game is slowly approaching the end. The point of no return is already within my grasp. I just have to go past it. However, I returned to where it all began, here in Good Springs, because I am going to start my Grand Mojave farewell tour. So I will revisit at least the more important places and talk to all the important people again. So I hope that for once I will be able to get Raoul's companion mission after all. But I also hope that maybe I can find something that I missed or something that has changed, you know, like I did in the old Mormon fort. My hope is that maybe I get enough material for one episode out of this, but it might be significantly less. It might also be more, but I am not really holding my breath. So we might actually continue with the main mission today after all. But yeah, as always, I will just start exploring. I will bring you back whenever I find something that is new or interesting or something. For example, I don't quite remember if there are any other people in Good Springs that I want to talk to. If I don't find anyone here, I think my next stop is going to be Prim, probably. So yeah, I'll head out and I'll bring you back soon, I'm sure. Alright, I am in Prim now, and I feel that this might be a significantly old person.
Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Ruby Nash. Again, nothing new here, apparently.
Thanks to you, Prim's on the way back up. With folks watching over us, I think the raiders will keep their distance.
Okay, well, that's good to know. And I can get more red scorpion venom casserole. Although I don't think I have any red scorpion venom on me.
Bye.
Where's your husband? I think that's another old person I would like to talk to. Let's see in here.
The honcho, one of them. Hey there, youngster.
Okay, let's see. Maybe I will actually start playing Caravan now that the game is almost over. I don't know. It doesn't look like he has any new dialogue.
Johnson.
But I will quickly go through his old dialogue just to make sure that Raoul hears it. Yeah, tell me more about that package, maybe. Now that I know more about it, some of this may make more sense to me, actually.
That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different.
Yeah, I remember
Pair of
that.
dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in.
Okay, so apparently that was Ulysses, and he didn't take the job, so I got the chip. But still, you know, that the chip ended up with Hera is basically a coincidence. It could have been someone else, you know. If Ulysses had taken one of the other jobs, then someone else might have taken the chip, because it seems that the 6 items were distributed at random among the couriers. So someone completely different could have been in Hera's place. So maybe that is not enough reason for Mr. House to trust his person so much. Yeah, we're talking about Victor. But maybe tell me about that person again.
Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as like a rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. That's what he said. Like the Mojave'd sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like Ulysses. Now this makes a lot more sense. I mean, this was a loose end that was never sufficiently answered why this person backed out, and I guess the DLC answers that question. Okay, but I don't think I get any actual new dialogue out of him.
Don't go
Alright, well, so I'm guessing this is not the old person you want to talk to, Raoul. So I need to keep looking for other old persons. I mean, there don't seem to be a lot of them in here.
I hear the Great Khans just packed up and left Red Rock Canyon. Always thought the NCR and them would fight it out again.
Although I could actually play blackjack or roulette here now that the casino is open again.
We're hoping that Prim will get back on its feet from the money we earn here.
I mean, this place doesn't look exactly busy. There's a lot of dealers, but not a single person who's actually playing. It's actually kind of depressing, to be honest. But I hope you will be doing well. No old people in here, though. Now, this is kinda interesting, I suppose. A blueprint? I'm back in the NCR correctional facility, and most of this place has been taken over by the NCR. However, when I actually entered the cell block here, there were still a few powder gangers alive, and they started shooting at me when I entered, and then Raoul just took care of him. But yeah, there's like some schematic. Let me have a quick look at it. This schematic allows you to make powder charges. Huh, okay. I mean, I don't really need to, but it's interesting that apparently this is just lying around here. So yeah, there were still like 2 powder gangers alive in here. But like the main administration building has been taken over by NCR troopers already.
Been doing a lot of good work out there, setting an example for the others. I know Ranger Jackson appreciates it.
I'm glad that he does. Is there anything else I can do around here by any chance?
More than you already have? Might want to ask around, but truth is, you've already helped out a lot in the short time you've been here.
Well, that doesn't really tell me much, so there may or may not be more stuff for me to do. Can't you be a little bit more concrete?
Dismissed.
Well, as you see, I'm back at the Mojave outpost.
We won't go quietly.
But I'm not sure if there's actually anything for me to do here. Although I did find another star bottle cap in like that little bar or whatever that they have here at the outpost. Let's talk to Ranger
Appreciate
Jackson
the
again.
help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment.
Okay, so I guess no more work for me. And he doesn't look nearly old enough to be of interest for Raoul.
Take care. Cool your heels over in the barracks if you want.
Yeah, I've been there already. And at least I found
Smart
a
move
bottle
for the
cap,
Kings to
so
back down. They
coming
didn't know
here
who they were
wasn't
messing
entirely
with.
pointless. Also, I'm still severely frustrated by the fact that apparently there's no way to get to the Long 15 or the place over here, Dry Wells. I mean, come on. How do you expect me to finish every landmark on the map if you don't let me actually go there? Oh dear. I have to admit, I can't get over the fact that these people are still alive. I mean, I can't get them off the crosses because it might kill them, but they're not dying either. I probably could shoot them, but that's really all I could do, right? I guess they are just never going to die. Anyway, I'm in Neptune, as you can see, and honestly I don't think there's going to be much for me to do here. I've been back at least once. I talked to the guy, in one of the buildings, I think this one, and I don't think he qualifies as like an old person, so talking to him again...
What is it this time?
probably isn't going to do anything.
Bye.
Right. Oh, this was... Yeah, this is still functioning to some degree. Also, look at that, a magazine that I've missed. And yeah, I mean, this is like a door that I can open now. Of course, I don't really expect anything too special behind an easy lock, but... Let's have a look at it. That's not a safe. I guess I'll take all of this. Ooh, well, I will have a closer look around. There might be a bottle cap somewhere, but other than that, this doesn't seem to be all that exciting. Well, this is another door I couldn't open on my first visit. I'm in the Nipton Town Hall now, specifically the mayor's office, so I guess I'll have a look at this. Come on, this should be very close. Well, again, doesn't look all that unusual or interesting. Most of this stuff is empty too. Well, I suppose early in the game when I was here, this actually would have been quite valuable. So many ammo. So that certainly would have been some useful stuff. Especially since I believe at that point in the game I didn't really have like proper energy weapons. So I could have made some good use of all of this stuff, I'm sure. Alright, I have arrived at another pretty familiar place, Novak. And I seem to remember that we had a few older people in here as well. What about that slightly unhinged person? Yeah, this one. I mean, he's old.
They got spies all over.
No Bug Noonan.
You've seen them too, haven't you? I can see it in your eyes. I knew I wasn't the only one.
But it doesn't look like I have any new dialogue with him. Why do they call you No Bug? I have no idea. Let's try some old dialogue options again and see if that does anything to Raoul.
'Cause they...
I'm just going to skip through
I don't
it.
trust... Folks will tell you that they seen ghouls up near the rocket factory. Sensationalist hooey, cooked up by superstitious yokels, seeing phantoms of their own imagining.
I mean, I gotta check out the rocket factory as well and see if something has changed there. But okay, it doesn't look like he has anything new to tell me.
Let me know if you meet anyone suspicious.
I have, right now. Okay, but again, this is not the person Raoul would like to talk to. I would have been surprised. I mean, why would he want to talk to this clearly unwell person? But yeah, there are more people we can talk to around here, so I will try to find a few of them. Who are you, for example? Oh, you're just a settler. Okay, I will look around and see if I can find more people to talk to.
How you doing?
Haven't talked to this guy in quite some time.
Welcome back. Can I get you anything?
Huh. I probably couldn't pass this barter check the last time I was here. You don't have any offers for the rockets. You'd be lucky to get money at all. Sure, let's use it.
Okay, I admit it. They've been collecting dust since before I got here. You can have them dirt cheap.
Okay, I guess I will take the rockets. I killed Jeannie May. Do I still get my discount? I have no idea what would happen if I actually, straightforward admit that. Then again, technically it was Boone. I just lured her into a position where he could kill her. So I totally washed my hands off of that. Anyway, what else do you got for sale?
Sure thing. Have a look.
Let's see. I mean, his stuff actually isn't half bad in terms of ammo and so on. And I mean, I couldn't really afford a lot of that when I was here originally. I'm kind of curious about the katana just because I think it would be a nice souvenir. And since I have more than enough money, I am going to buy your katana. Because why not? That gun. I mean, that is an interesting name too. Not sure what makes that gun so special. I'm pretty sure I don't really need any of that. Dinobite storeroom key. I will take it. And here's still a lot of T-Rex souvenirs. Katana authentic blade. Okay. So I can upgrade my katana with an authentic blade, which means the one that I have now isn't authentic. Or what? What are you trying to tell me, game? And I'll buy you a rocket souvenir. Alright. So,
Come back
I'm
soon
going
now.
to leave again. And, I mean, Boone can't be here now because he's at the Lucky 38, but we can
What's
talk
going
to
on,
Manny
man?
Vargas. Again, I don't think he's nearly old enough to be of any interest to Raoul. So, I guess I don't really need to ask him any question again.
Yeah, see ya.
But I will keep looking. I'm pretty sure there's more people around here if I remember correctly.
Hey,
I can
you
actually
came
use...
back. Must be doing something right.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Well? The rocket souvenirs. Oh, I see. They are radioactive because they contain nuclear stuff, right? That's great. You should warn your customers about that. You should really warn your customers about that. Cliff Briscoe. Oh, yeah, right. He's the vendor. I just talked to him. I mean, your obsession with T-Rexes is slightly unsettling, to be honest. Ranger Andy. I think I vaguely remember him. Yeah, I do remember this guy.
What's new?
I mean, does he count as an older person? He's not as old as some other people we've met, but I guess he isn't the youngest anymore either. So maybe I'm just going to try to ask him all the questions again.
Right now, a whole lot of...
I'm just going to
Yeah.
quickly skip through all of this. Especially since it doesn't look like
He shuts himself
there's
back.
anything new.
Anyway,
Did you do something to your leg?
yeah.
Yeah, right.
Twice.
I also remember that he was someone who taught me like a special move. You know, the special moves that I never used because I never really explored the melee aspect of this game.
A few years back, we get a tip that some Legion slavers...
Okay, yeah, this is all old. Let's just try all of this too. And I think I'm good.
Look out for his...
Alright. Apparently that wasn't of any interest to Raoul either. Alright, well,
Boulder City.
let's see...
Hey, boss.
Oh,
Can I ask you something?
well, maybe this was of use to Raoul. Sure, what's on your mind?
What do you think of guys like Ranger Andy?
What do you mean, guys like Ranger Andy? I think he's a hero of the NCR. He seems like a decent guy. He's a pathetic waste of space. Yeah, what exactly do you mean by that?
I mean guys who have a world of experience doing what they do, but have to give it up because they're getting old and slow or too injured.
Even after a crippling injury, a guy like Andy is tougher and more dangerous than most men alive. He didn't have to give it up, he's just scared he doesn't have what it takes anymore. Just because someone's crippled doesn't mean they're useless. All that experience is invaluable. I do agree with that. I think it's good that he's retired, out of sight, out of mind. No, I think his experience is definitely invaluable.
Yeah, I suppose you could still teach. Take a less active role in the world. That's not so bad.
That's not specifically what I meant, but I guess that works too. Also, I can see that maybe if you are physically unable to fight, you shouldn't put yourself in that danger. And I mean, other people might rely on you, and if you can't fight like you used to anymore, that might be a problem. But sure, he can find other use for his talents and experience, I'm sure.
Would it surprise you to know that I used to be a gunslinging adventurer? After the fire, I knew my sister and I couldn't stay at Hidalgo Ranch anymore. The refugees still wanted me dead. They even put a bounty on me. I remember how scared Rafaela was. I told her if she came with me, we'd see the vaqueros. She used to love the rodeo, especially the trick riders. We figured maybe we could find help in Mexico City. We were young. We didn't know what had happened, really. We didn't understand about the bombs.
Okay, well, I see. Was Mexico City basically annihilated in the Great War? I don't really have time for this. No, this is basically the main reason why I'm doing all of this.
I don't think it was as hard hit as DC or Bakersfield, but it was bad enough. By the time we got there, the city was a radioactive ruin. Still, the city was full of looters, already forming into the beginnings of raider tribes. Crime was bad before the war, but now it was a nightmare. We were living like scavengers, scraping by on what little food we could find, always looking for medicine for my burns. And then, of course, the radiation started to kick in, turning me into this handsome devil you see before you.
And somehow making you, well, probably not immortal, but giving you a very, very long life. Yeah, sounds pretty bad still.
You're a poet of understatement, boss. But there were moments it was almost worth it. I still remember finding that novelty costume shop. I was just looking around for something I could slice up to wrap my burns when I saw the vaquero outfit hanging on the rack, like it hadn't been touched. I took it, not like anybody else needed it, you know, and wore it back to our camp. Rafaela laughed, for the first time since the bombs had fallen.
Okay, well, wasn't it dangerous to be dressed so noticeably? Well, at least it cheered up his sister, right?
It was. I started to build up a legend. Sometimes it headed off trouble, but most of the times it just started more. Young punks looking to prove themselves would come looking for me, but my eyes were sharp and my guns were quick. For a while, it seemed like we might even survive there, until Rafaela.
Go on.
She went out to find some food one day. I was sick, so I stayed at our camp. I guess it must have been the beginning of radiation poisoning. Anyway, it was supposed to be safe, but some raiders happened to pass through where she was scavenging. I won't speak of what they did to her. When I found her body, the only way to recognize her was this funny little scar on her knee from when she was a little girl.
Well, that's terrible. I'm very sorry.
Terrible doesn't begin to cover it, boss. I let my whole family down. First the ranch, now Rafaela. I was the last Tejada. I guess maybe I went a little crazy then. I took my guns and went back to that market. I didn't have many bullets, but I had enough. After the raiders were dead, I salvaged what I could from the store. I was tired. I just wanted to be alone forever.
So what did you do?
I left Mexico City behind. I made my way out to the Gulf Coast. Eventually I found an old Petro Chico refinery nobody had claimed. I stayed there for a little while, and I thought a lot about my life. I thought about the guns I'd lived by and what they'd gotten me. I decided my guns hadn't gotten me anything, and it was time to give it up. I took off the old vaquero outfit and put on a Petro Chico jumpsuit. The name tag said Miguel, so I started using the name myself. Eventually I made it to Arizona. That's another story, boss.
The NCR let him go.
Well, this is actually the first time I realized that his name tag says Miguel and he's not named Miguel. I guess Raul is his real name and he just took that jumpsuit from someone else. But yeah, we actually got quite a bit of dialogue out of him. So I guess we met two people now. I have no idea how many old people I have to talk to. But, I mean, apparently they don't have to be that old. Past 50 seems to be enough and, you know, have a lot of life experience. that suffices for Raoul. It doesn't have to be like an 80-year-old dude or something. But okay, going on this tour has already paid off, but I believe there might be more people to talk around here. So I will give it a try. What the hell is going on? Why is this happening? I'm not doing anything and suddenly the game is getting all weird. I mean, this is where we found Daisy, right? And she probably isn't here anymore. I mean, she would be an old person with a lot of experience that might be worthwhile talking to, but since she's already part of a different quest, specifically arcade, so part of a different companion quest, I doubt that I have to talk to her again. But yeah, I will quickly look around to see if I find other people to talk to. Alright, I have been recording for roughly an hour now, and I decided to take a break and edit the footage I already have, just to get a rough idea how much of that I can actually use for my episode. And when I was doing that, I noticed that apparently the audio recording of my commentary is kinda messed up. I have no idea how that happened. I didn't change any settings, everything looked normal. And well, I mean, it's not completely awful or unusable, so I guess you will just have to live with it. I mean, nothing I can do about it now. I did make a few test recordings to make sure it's not going to happen again. So fingers crossed, I hope the sound is going to be better now. But yeah, I'm currently at Helios 1. I have already been to the Repcon test site, but there was nothing there of interest. I've even been to the Gibson scrapyard because of the old lady. I mean, it's even in her name. It's like old lady Gibson or something. But again, talking to her didn't do anything to Raoul. So I will check out Helios 1 again. Don't really expect much to find here, but I want to be thorough.
Maybe that guy Fantastic wasn't an idiot. Maybe he was a genius.
He is not. I can assure you, he is not. But I guess he got all the credits for getting Helios up and running again. Figures. Yeah, I'm actually trying to find Fantastic. Again, I'm not sure if he has anything new to say, but he's like the only relevant person around here I can talk to, probably.
Still making a nuisance of yourself?
Oh yeah, I remember this guy. I couldn't trade with him when I was here the first time because my gun skill wasn't high enough. But now I have learned and improved and I can use this option. I figure a guy like you gets his picks of killing gear.
You might be onto something. I like to hang on to any weapons mods I run across. Take a look.
Alright, now I can actually trade with him. Not sure if I want to. I mean, this stuff actually looks kinda generic. Nothing that catches the eye. I mean, he has a Yaguai gauntlet, which is unusual, but I already have one of those. I probably don't need any mods. Maybe I will go for some ammo. Can never have enough ammo. Okay, we have a bunch of the kind of ammo I actually want.
Thanks.
Alright, so where can I buy more weapons?
There's usually a gun merchant hanging around topside. I'm sure she'll take care of you.
Right. I don't like your attitude. He is kinda rude, but...
Bye.
I've met worse people around here.
It's always good for business when the NCR scores a victory like the one at Nelson.
I wonder if the weird kid has more to say.
I thought I'd be seeing you again.
Well, apparently not.
Sorry, ma'am. All that thinking has made my head hurt. I don't think I'll be doing any thinking for a long time.
Right. Nothing new here.
Hey. I'm sure every NCR soldier you've met has said this, but you're a damn hero for saving the president. If there's anything you need, let me know.
Well, let's see. It's not like I can actually ask you for anything, But at least that was a new piece of dialogue, I suppose. I'm at the, what is this place called? Aerotech Park? You know, where this guy is taking care of some refugees and so on. But it looks like I don't actually have anything new to say here.
See ya.
Alright, so the last few places I've been to haven't really offered me much in terms of new content. Specifically, I have been to the Repcon headquarters, the Followers Outpost, mainly because I didn't really remember what this was all about, the Aerotech Office Park, and the NCR Sharecropper Farms, which, by the way, still seem to be doing fine, even though they're supposed to be irradiated due to my actions in Vault 34, but everything still seems to be as always, so I don't know. That didn't really have any consequences at all. But yeah, now I'm at Camp McCarran, and I mean, this is a huge place, a lot of people to talk to, so maybe this is a place where we can find something new or interesting.
Are you the one that killed Motor Runner? Thank God. That guy was a living nightmare.
That's kind of interesting because I don't think I've actually seen this before. The NCR troopers doing like target practice here. Can I do the same?
Whoa, careful!
Well, apparently if I shoot, they get nervous. Okay, I'm not going to do it again. Oh yes, I do remember her.
You're back.
As a matter of fact, I believe there might be something somewhere in her dialogue tree that I missed, because I did get a comment on one of my older videos that pointed out that apparently there's another person who's missing, and I can ask in regards to that, and I may have neglected to do that when I was here the first time. So I have already taken care of Anders. I think he was the guy who went after Motor Runner, and we found him in the vault and we freed him, so he's fine. As a matter of fact, I saw him wandering around outside. But yeah, let's see. If I just go through some of her dialogue options again, maybe I can find the one option that I missed, apparently.
Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger.
Right, I've already taken care of that.
Colonel Shu sent him out.
Yeah, this one. This was specifically mentioned in that comment. Anyone else missing?
Yeah. The man I'm more interested in is Corporal White.
Okay.
White had a lot of promise. Wanted to be a ranger as bad as anyone I've seen. But he also had some extracurricular activities going. Now he's gone.
Yeah, this is one of the tricky parts of this game. Sometimes you basically have to go through the same dialogue again to pick some options you didn't take the first time, or else you might miss some useful information, because I just went to go for Anders, but Corporal White, I'm pretty sure I hear that for the first time. I'll see what I can find out about Corporal White for you.
Word around the base is he'd been going regularly to visit a hooker named Dazzle at Gamora. That's a casino on the Strip. Classy place. His belongings are up in the barracks in the concourse building. First bunk on your left if you're facing it from the center. I haven't had a chance to look through his things yet, so that might be a good place to begin.
Okay, I guess I'll have a look at it.
Yep,
and well,
see you around.
That's actually a proper quest that I can take care of. Now, since apparently at least one of the tasks is in this place, I will try to find his stuff, and I will take care of the other part of the quest once I get back to New Vegas and check out the casinos again. But honestly, I don't think I would have found this quest without a hint. Some of the stuff is pretty hard to find. Alright, his stuff has got to be somewhere around here, judging from my quest marker. I mean, there's a bunch of bunk beds, but I'm looking for his belongings in particular. Okay, it's actually somewhat more over here, apparently. There we go. Corporal White's locker. Let's have a look inside. Well, he's got a journal. That is hopefully going to be of some use to me. I pulled the log from the East Pump Station computer for the last week. Looking back over the past several weeks, the times are roughly consistent. There's definitely something going on. Water shouldn't even be going over to the west side, and yet the log says otherwise. I know I'm onto something. West side south cistern. West side north cistern. Huh. I'm not entirely sure what to make of this. I mean, I've been to one of these places at least, South Cistern. May have been to the other one as well. And I remember there was some stuff going on with the water in West Side, or was it... I thought it was the water in Freeside. That was also like a problem. I don't know. Maybe we will know more once we're in Gomorrah and find out what happened to this guy. But for now I'm going to keep looking around this place, to find more people to talk to.
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing.
Hey, back for seconds, huh?
I mean, this might be an interesting person to talk to for Raoul. This spore pot extract from Keely should help with morale. Oh. Yes, I remember that she gave me some stuff back in the vault. Do you want it?
No shit. The stuff actually does all that, huh? I'll have to start testing this out immediately. This will really help keep the guys focused.
Okay, food additive removed. Yeah, good luck with that. But it doesn't look like I have any decent dialogue options with him, so I doubt that talking to him will be of any use to Raoul.
Come back soon now.
That's a pity. I feel that he actually might be an interesting character to talk to. Oh, a little bit old, but still, you know, useful. I feel that is kind of what Raoul is looking for. People who are not in their prime anymore, but still, you know, are useful to society or whatever. I think that's the kind of person he's looking for.
So you're back. Are you implying I have some kind of secret under-the-table stash I only offer to certain clients? Because that could get a man in trouble.
Huh. Again, this is some dialogue I've apparently never seen before. I can give him some caps, or I can try to convince him. I can be pretty resourceful. Perhaps we could work out a deal. How about it?
Now you're talking my language. I do have an expanded inventory for people I can trust. If you're willing to do a little legwork for me, I could give you access to my stash, and at a discount.
Really?
Many of these items aren't available in the NCR, and you'll be hard-pressed to find them at a better price anywhere else.
Well, sounds good to me. What do you need?
Well, I can't exactly go wandering off the base whenever I want, you know. They're already suspicious. I can hear the MPs now. Gee, Contreras, I didn't know you had so many friends in the gun runners. Speaking of which, guess your first stop. You're just passing a little note to a man named Isaac for me. I want to know which girl he likes.
What? What is that all about? Okay, I guess I'll check it out.
Great, let me know what he says. They're almost a straight shot north from here, up past the sharecroppers.
Huh. That is an interesting request. I guess I will look out for Isaac.
Bye.
I mean, it looks like this is not an actual quest in my journal, but it's definitely something that I didn't see before. Alright, I have been running around Camp McCarran for a while now, and it doesn't look like there's anything else. But I mean, we already found a new quest and like half a quest. At least something for me to do. So I guess I'm going to move on. Let's have a look at the map. Where do we want to go next? Well, I guess I may actually want to go to the gun runners and find that Isaac person while we're at it. Let's do it. Well, that's him.
Can I help you?
Maybe. Contreras sent me. McCarran needs a lot more guns and ammo.
Shit, is he serious? The 25% increase in weapons is doable, but a 50% increase in ammunition is nuts. Just don't have the supplies on hand to meet that kind of demand for new weapons.
Let's see, I have some options here. Gun runners are skilled enough to refurbish weapons like new, right? You're overthinking this. Well, I guess that would be an option. Arrange a temporary supply deal with other merchants. It still leads to a profit for you. Actually, this sounds like a better offer, to be honest.
I guess we'll have to. If Caesar's Legion drives the NCR from the area, there goes 90% of our business. I don't like the idea of buying supplies from our competition, but it's only temporary. We'll call in extra supplies from our distributors. Let Contreras know we'll have the extra guns and ammo ready for the next shipment.
Okay, well, I mean, this was easy enough to resolve. Of course, the question is, should I go back to Contreras and ask him if he has more stuff for me to do? I guess may as well.
Later.
I mean, that's the reason why I'm doing all of this, to find stuff like that I missed previously. So yeah, I guess back to Camp McCarran it is, and maybe something will come out of it. Alright, Contreras, I'm back. Hello. And I think I have some good news for you.
So you're back.
Indeed. Isaac said they'll have the extra guns and ammo in the next shipment.
Very professional. I like that. Maybe you can handle something bigger.
Okay. Well, he gave me some money. A few caps and another errand. Sure, just tell me what the next job is.
Great. The Crimson Caravan has something ready for me. Look for Blake and let him know you're picking up Contreras' medical supplies.
Okay. Sounds simple enough.
Thanks. Don't come back until you have it. Crimson Caravan is just northeast of the Gunrunners. Blake's usually in the main office.
I know where to go. Thank you. Also, I got some notes. I maybe want to have a look at them. Blake, I need the usual package of medical supplies. You can't trust the person with this note to get it to me in one piece. I know. You'll need a payment for the next order. I'll take care of that in a few days. Contreras. Alright. Well, I know where to find Blake. As a matter of fact, I may want to try to buy some more ammo from him, because he always had quite a bit of it. I guess he is just running around with his weapon drawn for no reason. By the way, I have already talked to other people like Major Dutry, I think Dutry was the name, and Colonel Shu, and Dr. Hilda, and even the Roman spy that they captured, but nothing came of that, so I don't think they will have anything new for me. Anyway, Crimson Caravan, that's where I need to go. Where exactly is it? It's gotta be somewhere around here, right? Gun Runners, Free Site, there we go, okay. Let's travel. And that's gotta be Blake over here, right?
Hey there. You looking to buy or sell?
I want to buy. Specifically, I want some medical supplies for Contreras.
Here you go. Let him know he needs to make another payment if he wants more of this stuff.
I'm sure he knows. Is there something special about these supplies? Yeah, is there?
Well, painkillers are easy to come by, but it isn't easy finding iodine, allergy meds, and a few of these other items. Why do you ask?
Huh. Combining these with chemical cleaners would yield strong chems. Huh, interesting. Some of these could be combined with other chemicals to make drugs. So are we sure that Contreras is using them for the right purposes? That is something that we may want to investigate.
Really? Huh. Never thought of that. The Crimson Caravan isn't really in the drug business.
Well, maybe he just doesn't know anything about that, if Contreras is doing something fishy here.
Can do.
Whatever. Do you have more ammo for me? Yes, you do. I will take all of it. Thank you a lot.
See ya.
Alright, back to Contreras it is. The problem is, getting to him is always kinda annoying. I can fast travel to the gate of Camp McCarran, but then I have to go all the way to the main building, up the concourse, until I finally reach him. But still, let's do it. I'm curious to see what the next job is, and if it's going to be fishy. And I'm back again.
Hey, so you're back.
So, I have the medical supplies. Hey, these medical supplies look like chem ingredients. Interesting. So I can actually call him out on that. I wonder what happens if I do.
Really? I never noticed that. I'm just following orders here, moving supplies as needed.
Right. Bullshit. You're moving drugs. I'm going to have to report you. Lying bastard, I want to cut in this action. I don't know. I feel there's a reason why we have that science check, and it's not for nothing. So I think he's doing this on the side, and that's why he's being so secretive about it.
Whoa there, kiddo. No need to blow things out of proportion. I'm just selling certain ingredients on the side, not chems. Besides, it's not like drugs are a big deal. Alcohol is just as bad, yet it is perfectly legal in the NCR. I'm just a businessman doing business.
Right. The law is the law. I'm done doing business with you. Yeah, I agree about the alcohol. I don't really agree with you, but I'm not interested in moving drugs for you. Yeah, I don't. I'm done doing business with you. I don't want to cut in it. And I'm not sure if I agree with the alcohol. Honestly, I just don't know about the other drugs or whatever drugs he's doing here to compare them to the alcohol. Obviously, alcohol can be pretty dangerous and addictive too, but I'm not sure if it's actually worse than, I don't know, a buff out or a jet or whatever he's making here.
Fine, piss off then. I thought we had a good thing going here, but it looks like you're just a goody-goody.
I'm totally a goody-goody, and I'm not ashamed to say so. Okay, well, this was interesting. I mean, it didn't really go anywhere. I'm not sure if there's any point in trying to talk to Colonel Shu about this guy. Not sure if I really want to. I mean, he doesn't seem to endanger, like, NCR interests as far as I can tell, so I don't know. I think instead I will move on to the next place, which means I may actually want to be on the outside because I can fast travel from there. And I don't know, I guess the next place may actually be Vegas. Let's see, are there any other relevant places that I think I should check out again? Durable Dun Sect Caravan. Okay, no, that's not it. Crimson Caravan. I think I can actually get a few more implants if I'm not entirely mistaken. Maybe I want to check this out. I still may have some options left here. Where's the doctor? I need to talk to a doctor. Or the doctor, that is. Where is she? She's usually always around here. Oh, here you are. No, that's not her. Oh, she's sleeping. Of course she is, because it's night.
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
No, I woke you up because I want another implant.
All right. Let me do a quick test to make sure your body can handle another implant. All right. You're healthy enough to handle another one. Which surgery are you considering?
Let's see. Greater strength. Subdermal implant regenerating ability. I'm not entirely certain I remember what the subdermal implant is doing. But sure, why not have more strength? Apparently that's the only skill that I can improve because I've already increased all the rest.
I can implant the hypertrophy accelerator for 4,000 caps. It will boost your adrenal glands and quickly increase your muscle mass.
Sounds like a plan.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Okay. Alright, I'm feeling stronger already, so how is my my strength now? Ooh, thanks to my bonuses, it's actually 10. So I'm really, really strong and really intelligent. My charisma and perception are still a little bit lacking, but I think they're good enough. So, is this all the implants I can take?
You're back.
Or could I have another one?
All right. Let me do a quick test to make sure your body can handle another implant. I'm afraid you can't handle any more implants right now. Your body isn't durable enough to take it. Sorry.
Okay, so I can't get any more
Take care.
because I would need more endurance for it. But I can't get an implant for endurance because I don't have enough endurance. But okay, still, was good to check this out again. Okay, so what else? Where do we want to go next? North Vegas Square, the Strip. I should probably check out the South Cistern as well, because my new quest has something to do with this place, right? So maybe I can actually do something here now. Of course, I wouldn't even know what to look for. I've been here before, but I couldn't find anything, and it still doesn't look like there's anything going on here. Okay, never mind. So I think the next place I would like to check out is Freeside. Now that's a place that has a lot of potential, especially since Freeside is one of the very few places where I'm not idolized. If we look at my general stats, I'm only liked. So maybe there's more for me to do here to change that.
You want to travel to Freeside with ease, you hire a king. We're everywhere, and no one messes with us. Your safety is practically guaranteed for just 100 caps.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You must be new. Your tune will change, trust me.
Seriously, all the thugs in here, I have grown past that long time ago.
Need some grub? I got you covered. Cheap and filling. You'll be back.
No thanks. Now I have been at the fort not too long ago, but I guess I will go in again and see if I can find someone to
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping
Raoul.
people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Yeah, they're always giving me some crap. I mean, the bottle caps are actually slightly more useful than what they usually give me. Okay, I'll take your bottle caps. So, I'm not sure if I really need to talk to any of these guys. I think someone told me to talk to Julie again.
So the great Caesar is dead. Happy news, but I don't know that it'll make things safer. The rest of his...
Right, she already told me that. Oh, yeah, this is new. I think the followers should support NCR in the coming battle at the dam. Yes, I didn't have this option before.
Why should we support the NCR? Their continual operational incompetence gets their soldiers killed, and they hold a monopoly on water in the Mojave.
Would you rather see Caesar's Legion win and enslave everyone? They won't have nearly enough doctors without the follower support. That's true, but this is probably the more pressing argument here. It's either them or the Legion, at least at this point. I mean, I could have gone for Mr. House or the Yes Man, but at this point, it's either the NCR or the Legion, so think about that.
No, but there is still a good chance the NCR could hold them off, and we're not equipped to fight a war here.
They won't have nearly enough doctors without the follower support. You would act as medical support, safely away from combat. That's what I would think.
In that case, they'll have our support. We cannot afford to let the Legion win.
There we go. That seems like a good argument. Okay, so they're going to help the NCR. I do appreciate that. But again, I don't think that anyone around here would be a proper person to talk to for Raoul. I mean, again, this guy is old, but
tell the king we thank
as we figured out, it's more than just old. It's experienced and still, you know, trying to make the best of their abilities, I suppose.
The fiends are running for their lives.
But yeah, honestly, I'm not entirely sure how much material I have here. I have been recording for like about another hour since like the first hour when I made a cut and edited the stuff, so it's 2 hours altogether. I will go and edit all that stuff again, and I feel it might be enough for an episode. And I'm not even done with all of the places that I want to visit. I want to continue the quest that I picked up. I want to, well, basically visit all the casinos again here in Vegas. Talk to some people in Freeside again, because I'm not happy with the fact that I'm only liked here and not idolized. I don't know, I guess the west side would be an interesting place to visit. Maybe the Thorn even. Jacobstown, maybe? I guess it doesn't hurt. And the Boomers, of course. That's certainly a place. And Bitter Springs, I'm not sure about that, but I will give it a try. Yeah, there's still a few places that I want to visit, so it might even be another full episode of me just running around. I hope you don't mind these episodes. They are a little bit all over the place, but you never know what you can find. And I feel coming to all of these places again was already worth it, because I found one person to talk to that I need for Raoul's quest, and I found an entirely new quest. With a bit of help, because, like I said, there was a comment on the video where I missed that particular dialogue option, so thank you for that. But yeah, I will quickly edit my stuff here. I'm going to assume it's going to be enough for an episode. So for now, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.